Have you ever really stopped to notice that voice? You know, the quiet one, the automatic one, you hear way more than anyone else's. The one that might whisper lazy or ask, what's wrong with you? Or maybe it's just that little sigh when you catch your reflection like, ugh, seriously.
Yeah.
That voice, the one that's just there when nobody else is around, we almost never challenge it, do we?
Exactly. And that's really what we're diving into today, self-love. But let's be super clear, okay? We're not talking about the shiny Instagram version.
Right, not the filtered stuff.
No, no. This is the kind that actually starts in the quiet. It starts when you just notice. Notice how you really talk to yourself.
So let's really unpack that. Our mission here is to kind of journey into this inner voice we rarely question. Where does it come from?
Yeah, its origins.
How does it affect us? And, crucially, how can we maybe start to change it? We want to offer you a perspective on self-care that's maybe more personal, more impactful.
And we're drawing from this really compelling personal story from our source material. It tracks this journey, right? From having this really harsh inner critic to finding a much kinder inner voice. And it's got specific examples, practical steps, things you can actually relate to.
And what really grabbed me in this story was this one question that apparently changed everything for the person involved. It was, if your best friend talked to you the way you talk to yourself, would you still be friends?
Whoa. Yeah. That's powerful. And the answer for them, it was just a flat no.
Right, a clear no.
And that just hits you, doesn't it? It makes you wonder, well, why do we let ourselves get talked to like that? In ways we'd never put up with from someone else, especially someone we care about.
Such an uncomfortable question, but yeah, so necessary. So, okay, let's go back. Where did this inner critic even start for the person in our source? They talk about this memory, really vivid, from when they were 10.
10 years old, yeah.
Got an 8 out of 10 on a math test. Pretty good,
Oh,
right? Felt proud, but they told a loved one. And the response was just 3 words, quiet words. Why not 10?
Oof. Just like that. And it's amazing, isn't it, how one little comment can just plant something.
Oh, really?
As they put it, right then 8 was not enough. The message was basically good isn't good unless it's perfect.
Wow.
And that little phrase maybe even meant well, who knows, but it became the seed for this this inner bully that just got louder.
Right.
It followed them, you know, high school, college, work, always the same tune. Not enough. Could do better. Didn't try hard enough. It's like classic how outside stuff gets twisted inside, you know?
Yeah, and it's so tricky because they said the voice was never cruel, but it was also never kind.
It's sort of constant pressure.
Exactly. And how easily we just accept that push is, oh, that's just having standards or pushing myself.
Right, we normalize it.
But it led them down this path of believing rest was lazy, or making a mistake means I didn't try hard enough. And the big one, unless I was perfect, I wasn't worthy. How many of us carry stuff like that around without even realizing it?
So many. We think it's just part of being driven, achieving things. But, you know, for the person in this story, that whole approach just, it wasn't sustainable. It couldn't last.
No, definitely not. And it all led to this breaking point, a really bad one. They describe it so clearly, just a normal Tuesday, nothing special about the day itself.
Just another Tuesday.
But the inner voice just pushed me too far and everything broke. Calendar packed, emails piling up, people needing things.
That constant demand.
Yeah, and the voice just relentlessly going, you can handle this. Keep going. No lunch, no break, no breath. Just push, smile, deliver. I mean, that feeling is probably familiar to a lot of people listening.
Oh, absolutely. And then the climax hits. By 3 p.m. that day, they ended up hiding in a bathroom, just crying, feeling totally too tired to fight anymore.
Wow.
And even then, right? At rock bottom, that inner voice pipes up again, kicking them while they're down. You're weak. Everyone else handles this. Why can't you? You should be stronger. It's like the critic attacks hardest when you're most vulnerable.
Yeah, exactly when you least need it.
Yeah.
But then, right in the middle of that awful moment, something shifted, a realization. They thought, this isn't strength. This is survival without care. And that one thought, that insight, that was the beginning, the start of turning things around.
That's a powerful moment. And what's interesting is how quiet it was. It wasn't some big dramatic event.
Exactly. They talk about standing there, looking in the mirror, almost about to say the usual harsh thing, like, you look awful.
The default script.
Yeah. But something stopped them. A softer voice kind of whispered something totally new. You're not weak. You're tired. You've been holding too much for too long.
Wow. And that was
the first kind sentence they'd said to themselves in years.
just one sentence.
And then it continued, like, you're not broken, you're just human, and it's okay to feel like this. What's amazing is this huge shift didn't start with, going on a retreat or reading a book.
Like the big clam.
Nope. It started, like they said, in a bathroom, in a moment of quiet, with one sentence that didn't hurt. It shows how these small shifts in thinking can actually start to rewire things for them.
Absolutely. It's about those micro moments.
So, okay, this wasn't magic. It wasn't like, poof, inner critic, gone.
No, definitely not overnight.
This change, building this kinder voice, it came from small things, little habits done consistently every day. Let's talk about some of those.
Okay. Well, the first one was this morning mirror thing. Simple, really.
Okay.
Every morning before the phone, before work, just look in the mirror. And the key was not to judge, not to fix, just to see.
Just see.
And then say one kind thing. Could be tiny, like, you look tired today and that's okay. Or, hey, I'm proud of you for getting out of bed.
Did it feel weird at first?
Oh, yeah. They said it felt super silly initially. But doing it over and over, it slowly started to build this sense of, like, self-acceptance. It's actively reshaping that inner talk.
That makes sense. It's like exercising a muscle.
Yeah.
What else?
Then there was this nightly pride journal.
Pride journal.
Yeah, just a tiny notebook. Before sleep, write down one thing I was proud of that day.
Could be anything.
Anything, big things, like I helped someone. Small things, I finally answered that scary message. Or even really small, like I actually rested and didn't feel guilty about it.
Oh, that's a big one for many people.
Totally. And writing it down made it feel real. Then looking back at it showed them, hey, I am making progress.
I like that. Tangible evidence.
Exactly. And then another huge one, learning to say no.
Boundaries.
Big time. They had this realization. Saying yes to everything was saying no to myself.
Oh, powerful framing.
So they started, intentionally, saying no. No to things that drained them, things done out of guilt, maybe even people who only called when they needed something.
That takes courage.
It does, but they learned that every no to something external was like a quiet little yes to myself. It's about protecting your energy, right? Honoring your limits.
Definitely. Okay, any other habits?
One more really key one. Learning to talk back to the inner critic.
So it didn't just disappear.
No, not at all. The old voice still popped up. But now they learned to reply to it, directly challenge it.
How did that work? Like, give me an example.
Okay, so if the voice said, you didn't do enough today, the reply would be something like, maybe, but I did my best today.
Gentle but firm.
Yeah. Or if it said, that wasn't perfect, the comeback was, it doesn't have to be perfect to be valuable.
Nice.
And to that classic, look at you falling behind again, the response became, falling behind is part of being human.
Wow.
And doing that consistently, talking back with compassion, it made that critical voice softer, kinder even, more honest, really. It's like practicing self-compassion in real time.
That's incredibly practical.
Yeah.
So when we pull all this together, what's the takeaway? What does self-love actually mean based on this account?
Well, it's simpler than we often make it, I think. It's clearly not selfish. It's definitely not arrogance.
Right.
And it's certainly not pretending to be strong all the time. It boils down to this. Self-love is just speaking to yourself with the same care, the same empathy you'd give to someone else you truly care about.
It's about aligning your inner world with your outer values.
Exactly. It's an act of kindness directed inward, deeply healing.
And for you listening right now,
Yeah.
maybe you're the one who's always trying so hard, helps everyone else out, keeps pushing even when you're exhausted. We just want to echo this message from our deep dive. You are not broken.
Yeah.
Okay, you are not behind. You don't need to be perfect to be loved or even just worthy.
That's so important.
You're allowed to rest. You really are. You're allowed to take your time.
Yeah.
And you are absolutely allowed to feel proud of the small things, like just showing up today. That counts.
It really does. And maybe as you think about all this, just consider, what's one kind thing, just one, you could say to yourself today?
Doesn't have to be loud.
No, not at all. You don't even have to fully buy into it yet. Just try it. Maybe whisper it inside. That one sentence, however small it feels, that could be the start. The quiet start of something really new.
Take care of your heart. Take care of that inner voice. And please, take care of yourself. Gently.